Merry Christmas! Now then, look. DullVile. Look how vile it is. Ugh. Ugh. But we don't want to show you that. It's got an MOT. Perfect. But on the way there and on the way back, I felt there's something not quite right with the brakes. Now, I haven't done anything with the brakes, but if you remember, go back a few videos, you know, like and subscribe. If you go back a few videos, I had to do the fork seals because they were just running oil down the forks. Now, come with me. Come and see down here. Can you see the brakes? Good. Not touch them, they're still covered in oil. Nice thumb. Rub thumb on the discs. Hopefully you can see this. Rub thumb on the discs. Now look at that lovely oil film you get off the discs. So that probably explains the that'll explain the bad brakes. Just scrape through MOT, the bloke said. Sort your brakes out. So I'm going to take these off and clean them up. They're all contaminated with all the oil drips down here. The pads need changing, the seals need redoing. It's just an overhaul job. So bear with, and we'll do a bit of brake work. Okay, so these are off, which is nice. You can see the oil contamination on them. That's just thick oil, which, you know, it's not good for the brakes. Shame, isn't it? There's loads of pads left. They could have gone on for a bit longer. You know, they might go again. So what we'll do, we'll go take this little pin out here, then these pads can come out, then this mounting thing can come out. We get that cleaned up. We'll get a repair kit, we'll get new seals here, new little bellows in there, new things there, and then we'll get the pistons out and go from there. This has had the modification already, because these pins here get, you know, they get rusted in. So at some point in the past, previous owners, they drill through the end and then you can actually tap them back out. It's quite a good mod actually. Should be done more often. So that's what we're going to be left with. I'll hang you up over there so you can see, but it's just going to be a case of just rip down, clean up for a minute. I haven't got the kit. I've just got that. Well, I haven't even ordered it yet. I want to see what size it is first. So let's take these two little fellows apart. Okay, let's take this to bits. First thing is, get this little pin out. Going to need some pliers for that. Well, that's seized solid. Typical. Too big. Wrong tool for the job. Might work. No. Nope. Okay, so we're going to need the vise, which means I've got to move you. So come back in a little while. Found a bit of punch. It's only lightly gripped down there, but we'll see. There we go. I got it shifted. Did you hear it? Did you hear the sound change? Little nibbles sticking out there. Nibble. Nice, good word. Like it. Should use it again. Good. So now we can use my my inappropriate punch again to get the last bit out. Come on, out you come. See, they've got this sort of springy retaining clip on the end, but it rusts into the caliper on the other end, so you can't get them out. Right, that should release. Yeah, they're not too bad, are they? I think that, you know, they'll be fine. They'll go again. Yeah, they're not totally soaked in oil at all. That means this can come out, and there's sometimes little metal clips in here. Look, you can see them. There's a metal clip. Sometimes another one. They just stop the aluminium from wearing away. Right, that means we should be able to get this off. Nice, shiny, good. Dry though. No lube. That means I can grab this one, pull him straight out, get a new one of them. And now, you need to get the pistons out. Now that's normally best done on the bike. Sometimes you can get away with a special tool like this. Grippy rounded ends. They go in and grip on the inside. And you can turn them and work them out. That is turning. Okay, it is coming out. Can you see? So that was nice and easy. I'm not going to take it all the way out though just yet, just in case this one is totally stuck, which it isn't. So I'm going to happily go ahead, take that one right out. Out you come, tools in the way. Come on. I might have to get the air line going in a minute, fire them out across the room, because you don't grip on these sides. Let's walk this one out a little bit further. Fingers, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're okay, but you know. We'll get the airline fired up. Bear with. Airline's fully charged. Got to be quick, otherwise it'll fire up again. So, things to be aware of: compressed air things, fire out, oils in your eyeballs, you know, be careful. We need to get the air in behind here and force these pistons out. I've just pushed that one back in again because I'd like to show you how it's coming out. So I'm just going to grip this one very carefully. So now, in a minute, when I've worked out where to grip it. So I need to get some air into here. And also, don't put your fingers in there. It's going to crush them. So you need something like a piece of wood or something thin, or you know, something that's going to be okay in there. So a nice wedge. Okay, if you use a wedge, then you can control how far they come out. Okay, move your wedge back, ease them out, and eventually they'll fire out themselves. So wedge, wedge, wood, wood, wedge, wedge. Air goes in there, they'll fire out. So, I hear you ask, how are you going to get your air into there, because that doesn't fit. Well, get yourself a pen, take the end of the pen off, put the end of the pen in the hole. Okay, nice. Then get yourself sorted out with all the stuff that you need. I might actually just use a brake pad, because that is perhaps the right size, design and everything else. That'll work. I'm going to keep my fingers away and then watch this. In the hole, mind your eyes. See that? Brilliant. Then we can walk that out, hopefully grab hold of these and pull them out. If you can't quite get them, use something thinner and just keep popping them out that way. Top tip, use a pen lid. Okay folks. Okay, so first of all, look at all the oil and gunge in there. That's fine. The pistons, fairly well gummed up. They weren't a nice slidey fit inside there, so they're a bit sticky. So the next job is to get these seals out. It's all going to get cleaned up in the end, so just get a nice hooky thing, get them out, see where they are. They might go again, but I doubt it. So that's the two piston seals out. There are some dust seals in here as well. I think I can just about see them. Yep. Don't know if you can see them coming out or not. But just get the old pick down the side and hoik them out. One, two. And then we'll clean all this up with a bit of, BDX brake cleaner, and clean all them up so they're pristine. That's the next job. That's just a cleaning job. Might get the wire brush on the Dremel and just whiz around those grooves, clean them up nicely. But inside they're okay. Outside they're okay. Brembo. Brakes in it. Easy peasy. Number 2. They're all nice and clean, just drying off. Clean enough anyway for, what I want to do. Now I thought, whilst they're just drying off nicely, I'm going to have a look at the back one. Follow me. Now then, we're at the back of the DullVile. And I just wanted to have a little check on the rear brake. So I'm going to label this little section, jobs I wish I'd done when the panniers and exhaust was off. What's it doing under there? There's bolts and stuff to undo. Great. So this little dude fits in there. Look how dry it is. Yeah, but he goes in there. That's like your torque arm thing, So he needed some heat to come out. Then that was up there. That was around there, with that in there. Then I undo that little pinch bolt, just like in this, to let that roll down so I can get to these two bolts. So that needed some heat. That didn't need any heat, just needed a big spanner. So now I can undo these and pull the caliper off that way. You see? It's easy. I'll run something into there in a minute to clean all that up nice. Put some fresh grease back into that one after. But we'll take this one off because he's a little bit, you know, it's fully floating. And struggled getting that undone. Perfect. And then that'll shear off. Excellent. So this is one of these jobs you wished you hadn't really started. But it's okay. It's fine. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right then, back brake caliper is off. That'll be seized up. That'll be seized up. That'll be seized up. Perfect. So, let's get this pin out first. Find a nice place to grab it. Looking for two flat bits. There, now looks good. Flat, flat, nothing pinched. Much. Right, flat screwdriver in there. Flat screwdriver. Not big enough. Bigger, not big enough, bigger, too big, that might be perfect. Right, loads of downward force and a gentle turn. Excellent. These always get lost, they're little covers, so you can get to the real deal, which is an Allen key inside there. Won't be that one. No. Won't be this one. Somewhere in between. That one. Yes. Ready? Get those lottery tickets handy. That comes out. Looks nice. Don't lose that. Pads. And release. They've been, you know, they're brand new. I'll go again. Right, should we carry on our run of good fortune and just easily undo this bleed nipple? It's covered in corrosion and is actually... Place your bets. Gonna snap? It's gonna snap. Do do do. It's gonna snap. Is it a 7 or is it an 8? It's an 8. Little T-bar. Lovely. I like to use these 6-sided sockets, so at least you're not going to round it off, even if you're going to snap it off. And just gently go up to that point just before it snaps off, but stop. It's about there. Right, let's reposition for a bit more fun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's the same technique to release ball joints. Don't hit the thing, hit the thing the thing's in. Shock waves. Release it. Top tip. Could always have used some BDX. Okay, last job is the piston. So we'll squeeze you back in again. Now we know we can get you out. Nip, nip. Then we'll use the amazing pen trick and fire you across the room. With a brief pause whilst the compressor fires up. Right then, pen nib in the thing, boink, watch your fingers, going to get a bit of rag and just lay in there because I don't want that firing all the way across the world. Then that's in there, keep my fingers out of the way, that goes in there, okay, a 1, 2, 3, ooh, it's a stiff one. Well, we might have a bit more fun with this one. There she goes. Right. I thought that was going to be a bit more of an issue, but that came out eventually. Lovely jubbly. Out, out. Seals are a bit crowded up. We'll get that cleaned up and back together.